Welcome to comedy, or as I like to call it sometimes, bring your inner child to work night. There you go. Yeah, there it is. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am married. Oh, we got some married people here? Nice. I don't know. So people usually like to admit it for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I like being married. I really like proposing. I've been married for, I don't know, 17 years, something, I don't know. And but I love the proposal because I surprised my wife. And here's the thing: if you're a guy and you're proposing to a girl, you gotta surprise her, because frankly, guys, that is the last time you are going to know something that she doesn't. That's true. And I really was proud of the proposal because I really surprised her. And I found out, like at our 10-year anniversary, my wife turned to me and she said, "I knew you were going to propose." And I was mad about that. I really was, because I wanted to surprise her. But I didn't propose. She knew I was going to, but I didn't propose the way she thought. Because she thought I was going to propose to her on the Jumbotron at a baseball game. But I didn't, because I'm saving that. That's how I'm going to ask for the divorce. I can see it now, right? Will the woman in section 217 please do me the honor of joint custody? I'm just kidding. I don't want joint custody. She can have it. I do have kids. Anybody have kids?
Woo!
Woo! You don't have to be married to have kids anymore. I don't know why I asked that second. It doesn't really matter. I got three. I got two beautiful girls and one lovely girl. Tells you a little bit about me. And here's the thing: is that when my wife was pregnant, she kept complaining that she was fat, and I hated that. I was like, "Sweetheart, you're not fat. You're pregnant. There's a difference. I'm fat. This is fat." I'd also like to apologize for anybody who's coming up after me who's going to put their lips on this damn thing. I apologize. You're not fat. I hate it when pregnant women complain about that. You're pregnant. There is a life inside of you, and it's growing, and you're glowing. And on one beautiful, precious day, that life is going to come out of you. And on that beautiful, precious day, then you're fat. It's probably a good time to announce I spent a lot of time sleeping on the couch. We were at a party, and people kept asking me, when my wife was pregnant, people kept asking me what I wanted. What do you want? And I told them the truth. I wanted a baby. I didn't realize I had options. I was at a party, and I actually said to someone, they said, "What do you want?" I said, "You know what I want? I want a puppy. That's what I want." I made the mistake. I said that with my wife at the party with me. And we were leaving the party, my wife turns to me, "Why did you tell them you wanted a puppy?" I said, "It's a silly answer to a dumb question. I'm just, you know." And my wife's like, no. Because if I give birth to a puppy, what does that make me? Yeah. I said, that makes you famous. Because it would, right? You know. And she's like, no. If I give birth to a puppy, that makes me a
bitch.
Thank you. I didn't say it then. I didn't say it now. I said something worse then. I said, "Hey, if the collar fits." I was a week on the couch, but that was worth it, because damn it, that was funny. My middle one started a new school this year. She comes home from school, first week of school. She comes up to me and my wife and she goes, "Mom, Dad, how come we don't have two houses?" Like, well, sweetheart, Mommy's a public school teacher, Daddy's in sales, plasma. You know, we're lucky we have the one house. Let's be thankful for what we have. Right, honey? My wife helped too. She said, "Oh, sweetheart, give it time." What does that mean, Daddy? That means Daddy's got to make more plasma. That's what it is. My wife is from Bemidji, Minnesota. Anybody here been to Bemidji, Minnesota? Yeah. It's beautiful and boring as hell. No, it's lovely. It's lovely. But if you go to Bemidji, don't make the same mistake I did. Don't call the people from there Bemidjits. They don't like that.
Weird.
They prefer the much more politically correct belittle people. My wife, as as I said, my wife is a school teacher. She does work days. I work nights, so, you know, we're kind of two ships passing in the night most of the time. She does something that's really annoying. She sets the alarm clock in our bedroom ahead a half an hour, so she can hit the snooze bar a couple of times. That's really annoying to me. I'm up late. So if you have someone who does that to you, you can get back at your significant other the way I like to get back at my wife. I set the scale in our bathroom ahead 10 pounds. I'm still not sleeping, but I feel that I'm winning. I don't know why. It's the apnea I'm developing. I don't know. I saw a bumper sticker on a car outside here. I don't know if it belongs to anybody here. It had an interesting bumper sticker on the car. It said, "War is not the answer." You probably may, I don't know if you've seen this bumper sticker. It's a very nice bumper sticker. It's a lovely sentiment, but I don't think it's accurate. And not because I'm a warmonger, no, because I'm very literal. I think war can be the answer. I think it depends on the question. I mean, if the question is, how do you pronounce raw backwards? The answer would be war. Thank you. If the question is, what's a good way to kill a lot of people in one country real quickly? The answer would be war. Genocide. Thank you. We got one Nazi here. Thank you. Genocide. One college graduate here. Thanks. If the question is, what was the group in the 70s had the big hit 25 or 6 to 4? The answer would be war. No, I'm sorry. The answer is actually Chicago. Thank you for that. Yeah, Chicago had the hit 25 or 6 to 4. War had the big hit, Why Can't We Be Friends at Lowrider. It's a big giveaway there. So the question, the bumper sticker shouldn't be, war is not the answer. The bumper sticker should actually be, sometimes war is not the answer. Sometimes the answer is Chicago. Thanks guys, I'm Rick. Enjoy your night.